After a year of fighting between Halle Bailey and DDG, involving both custody battles and restraining orders over their son Halo, it seems their breakup has now inspired both of them to channel their emotions into music. You'll be shocked to hear exactly how Halle is allegedly planning to release her own musical response to DDG's newest song. Halle and DDG officially split in October 2024, following months of tension that began surfacing publicly earlier that year, with Halle filing for full custody of their child, alleging that DDG had been physically and emotionally abused during their relationship. In return, DDG accused Halle of being mentally unstable and making it difficult for him to see his son. Their communication reportedly became so strained that, according to court filings, they were no longer allowed direct contact outside of their lawyers and court-appointed mediators. But that didn't stop DDG from making his feelings known musically and even seemingly begging for attention. Earlier this month, the rapper released his new album, Moo, featuring the emotional track 17 More Years, a song that appears to be directly addressed to Halle. The title seemingly references the number of years they'll share custody of Halo, and the lyrics appear to be all about him wishing to reconcile with Halle for the sake of their son. In the song, DDG raps, "I don't want to fight no more, tired of the court dates, lawyers getting over on us, watching money go to waste. We should all get together on his birthday, light the cake. If we talk, it'll get better, go ahead and drop the case." The verse immediately caught fans' attention, especially the line where he seemingly asks Halle to drop her legal case. However, it seems like many felt that that particular comment crossed the line given the ongoing nature of their dispute. In another verse, he also went on to say that they only speak through mail now, and that Halle isn't aware that he still loves her, and that they should be getting along as they have 17 more years of sharing custody together. But while the lyrics might seem sweet, many fans felt like it was an attempt to rewrite the narrative publicly, especially since Halle has maintained her silence throughout their breakup, honoring the no-contact order between them. And it seems like Halle might feel the same way, as she seemingly is also preparing to release her feelings via music. Before 17 More Years dropped, Halle also announced her long-awaited debut solo album titled Love or Something Like It's set to release on October 24th through Parkwood Entertainment and Columbia Records. The timing, paired with the album's title and themes, immediately sparked speculation that Halle plans to share her side of the story through song. According to Halle's announcement post, the project will tell a story of first love, heartbreak, and everything that comes after. She even added, "This one means everything to me." The promo for the album also talked about how she once had hope for love, and then seemed to say that the album will tell that very story.
All she ever wanted in life was to find the truest form of love. Was that ever possible? And here's what happened.
Fans quickly connected the dots, with many believing that Love, or Something Like It, will include tracks inspired by her difficult relationship with DDG, especially as she seemed to emphasize the fact that we will get more insight into how things truly went down. In fact, many fans seem to be excited to hear that story the most, sharing comments like, "My favorite genre is women making money off music that drags their ex," and "Love when women tell their story." While Halle hasn't confirmed whether any of the songs will directly address DDG, many fans do suspect that this will be her way of addressing the very song that he made regarding their relationship. Since filing for custody, Halle has avoided speaking about DDG altogether, relying on legal channels instead of social media, as it's been clear that she is focused on being a good mother to her child and not getting into any more social media fights with DDG. And if things were truly to be resolved through song, then no more words would need to be spoken.
Y'all, it looks like Young Miami just had enough, because the way she went off on Tyla this week, intense. Now, the girls are fighting, and it's all over one luxury word, Chanel.
Music, Carisha is accusing Tyla of stealing her record called Chanel.
Okay.
She even tweets that she played her record for Tyla.
If you've been keeping up with Young Miami, you already know she's been teasing her own song called Take Me to Chanel since early this year. It's been one of those tracks fans kept begging her to drop, a mix of luxury, attitude, and that signature Miami talk. The phrase itself became a whole lifestyle. You couldn't scroll through social media without seeing somebody captioning their post, "Take me to Chanel."
Take me to Chanel.
But then, out of nowhere, Tyla steps on the scene with her own song called Chanel, and that's where the drama starts. Tyla started teasing her version of Chanel weeks ago. She first hinted at it back in early September when she posted photos from the MTV VMAs wearing a vintage Chanel top with the caption, "Put me in Chanel." Then she kept dropping little crumbs, a video of models Anak Yai and Alton Mason vibing to the unreleased track, a photo dump captioned with more lyrics, and even a playful singing clip that had fans begging for the full version. By the time Tyla officially announced her single Chanel and told fans it was available for pre-order, everyone was hyped. Well, everyone except Young Miami. On October 16th, Miami took to X to make it known she wasn't feeling it. She tweeted, "This girl ran off with my song," followed by, "And Ion know how to feel about it. Mind you, I played this song for this girl." That's when fans started piecing everything together. Apparently, Miami had already previewed Take Me to Chanel for Tyla some time ago, and now Tyla was out here teasing a song with the same name and theme, so now everyone believes Miami felt played. Within minutes, she tweeted again, like, "I'm confused." Then, when the Shade Room reposted her tweet, Miami hopped into the comments and confirmed it. Yes, she was talking about Tyla. Of course, the internet went crazy. Some people said Miami had every right to be mad. Others argued Tyla wasn't copying. After all, no one owns the word Chanel. But Miami wasn't backing down. When a fan clapped back saying, "It took you forever to drop it," she replied, "Don't matter, it's my song." Then she made it crystal clear where she stood by tweeting both song titles side by side with a greater than sign pointing to hers. Fans believe she was basically saying, "Mine's better." Meanwhile, Tyla was the picture of calm.
Like, do you think Tyla's gonna say anything back?
I don't think so. I think she's very non-confrontational and very reserved. I think she's just gonna stay focused, push out the single, and her single will probably do better than Young Miami.
While Miami was tweeting, Tyla was on Instagram posing with a Chanel perfume cap, promoting her single and thanking her team. Her caption read, "This one is for all us girlies cause we deserve it all." Of course, fans quickly noticed the contrast. Miami was fired up while Tyla was unbothered. One fan joked, "Miami's in the comments, Tyla's in Chanel." Another wrote, "They're both making luxury music. One's mad, the other's booked." But it's easy to see why Miami's frustration hit hard. Take Me to Chanel was supposed to be her big solo statement, something that showed her growth beyond City Girls. It was personal branding turned into music, and now Tyla's rollout feels like she beat her to it. But here's the twist. This beef might actually benefit them both, with everyone watching to see who's got the real Chanel anthem. Both songs are bound to trend, not to mention how Miami's tweets brought all the attention, and Tyla's polished rollout is only making people more curious. At this point, there's no clear winner. Tyla's playing it classy and letting her music speak, while Miami's being loud and unapologetic, which, let's be real, is exactly why fans love her. So while Tyla's posing in her Chanel perfume cap and Young Miami's loading another tweet, the rest of us are just waiting for the final verdict, because once both Chanel tracks finally drop, we'll see who really owns the moment. But who do you think is on the right? Is it Young Miami for calling it out, or Tyla for keeping it cute and moving like a star?